Hi Capricorn, what's up? This is Naveen Ferguson. You reached the channel. I am Naveen Ferguson. I don't know if I said this to some of the other signs, but I have a what is it called? Sinus issue at the moment. So if my voice sounds kind of muffled or something, it's because of that. Okay, so we're doing your March 2022 reading for the month of March, Capricorn. Angel spirits and guides are going to help me reveal to you what needs to be revealed. It could be in any subject, whatever is important, which they deem as necessary, for the month of March 2022. Okay, and we're going to do it for each week, so 4 weeks. So I'm trying to see, yep, okay, I got it. So, okay, yours is going to be like a simple straight, which I like those sometimes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so a simple straight. Oh, why am I separating these so far? Okay. Wait, yeah, okay, it's 4 weeks. Oh my goodness. Can I count? Yes, I can. Okay. And Spirit is also saying you're getting clarifiers. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Angel Spirits, guys, one they're going to be talking to you regarding each week of the month of March. Okay, they're going to be giving you clarifiers, and for some reason, this clarifier here comes from this one right here. And okay, and they're also going to be giving you a level of like warning or advice in how to make the best of that week, or showing you an obstacle that may present itself in that week where you need to, okay, well, Spirit is saying there's no obstacle here. Okay. Okay, and we have right here an angel message. And is it gonna fit in the camera? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna like rest it like right here like that. I mean, you know what? I'll try to make room. Let me try to make some room here. Okay, so okay, bringing this down here. I really do hope that you're having a wonderful day. And if this reading helps you in any way, Capricorn, please feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and help support the channel by donating to the PayPal link in the description box below. Okay, so I guess we'll do it like this. Okay, so this, in the corner here like this is going to be your angel message. And I don't see any clarifiers for that. Doesn't need any clarifiers for the angel message. If anything changes, of course, Spirit will let me know. Okay, so Capricorn, this is the first week, second week, third week, fourth week, okay? So, in the first week, Capricorn, of March, okay. So, that's interesting. So you are starting something brand new, a brand new journey, brand new start. You have the Fool card here, Capricorn, take a look. So the energy that I'm getting here is freshness for many of you. You're not necessarily going to be continuing anything from the previous month. You're actually going to be starting something brand new in the month of March. And I feel like for a lot of you, it has to do more so with yourself. Some of you, I'm feeling business, but overall, I'm feeling this is something brand new in yourself. So, this is probably going to be either a hobby that you're trying to move into or an investment into yourself. Maybe it has to do with school or something. Maybe it's a business that you're deciding to start. Maybe it's a side thing that you decide to do. Maybe it's it could be anything. Maybe it's an endeavor towards a family member or a good friend or relations of some sort, and you want to approach moving forward with some understanding, some start to something. And Spirit is saying that is a good time. It's a good time in the first week of March to start. There's a lot of promising. You have a lot to offer in whatever capacity this is. As you can see, the Fool is holding all of the zodiac signs. So you Capricorn are very adaptable and multitaskable. Is that a word? Multitasking? I don't know, but you are capable of logically and methodically becoming what you need to be in order to get what you need done. So, and you pull the traits and you pull certain energies from various other zodiac signs in order to assist you in whatever capacities require those particular quirks, as it were. It's not, I don't think it's necessarily general per se towards Capricorn with the ability to do that. However, the ability to do that will be strong in the first week because it is an energy of beginnings, new beginnings. It's laying a foundation and a start. Okay, it's like throwing a lot of things around and wondering how they're going to work. Okay, and the clarification on that is, oh, okay, there you go, the Queen of Pentacles. And in this case, the Queen of Pentacles is someone, in this respect, as I'm feeling it, it is someone who has amassed a certain understanding within themselves, and more so, it's finances. So it seems like you have amassed something, savings and investment coming through, or it could be inheritance, it could be a lot of things whereby you own whatever physical understanding this is. It could just be you with resources that you've accumulated. It doesn't necessarily have to be money or anything like that, but it is something tangible that you can manipulate and use, and it has brought you to a place. It could even be your esteem, and you're using that in order to launch you off into this new direction, whatever capacity this is. So that is the energy that's coming through in the first week. And let's see what your like to be wary about. What you have to be concerned with, to be aware of. Okay, the Three of Swords, Capricorn, in the first week of March, the Three of Swords. Okay, I see. Spirit is telling me this is a confidence issue. So you have the tendency of being very, very, very hard on yourself, and also a level of perfectionism. Is that even a word, perfectionism? Anyway, Spirit is telling me that, guess what? This new start, it doesn't have to be perfect. Do not fixate on perfection. Just start. Okay? The Three of Swords is telling me that with the spirits, angels, and guides. Okay? New start with the Fool. The Queen of Pentacles, you have a sound investment, a sound understanding, very strong foundation to launch yourself from, and do not hold yourself back because everything isn't exactly how you might envision it. Life is never always exactly how you envision it, but you do your best in it anyway, right? Okay, so Capricorn, we're going to the second week of March. Oh, look at that. That is, makes perfect sense, because if you're in the first week starting something, then you really do need to exercise your intuition. And Spirit is telling me to come back to the Fool. Capricorn, and Spirit is telling me that, remember, you will be, you have a level of psychic power in you, and you are able to draw on those particular traits from the zodiac signs. Okay, interestingly enough. And Spirit is saying, when you do this, try not to get lost. Try not to let the energies from any one particular sign overwhelm you, but instead filter the energies through your Capricorn energy, okay? So that it vibrates to your frequency, okay? Because if you do not do that, it'll cause a disruption within you, okay? And I think I have some friends who are Capricorns, and I think sometimes that might be some things that happens whereby they do feel various energies, but they do not cycle it through their filter of who they are as a Capricorn, and they take on the anxieties, or they might take on the traits in certain respects of other signs, and they wonder, why did I do that, or why am I feeling this way, or you know what I mean? So just understand that, Capricorn. And in a personal note, myself being a Aquarius, as in the water bearer, I dive into the water, I come into the air, and I can hold the water in a jar, you know what I mean? Just like I could breathe in the air. So it's like I'm carrying, like if you're using the example of carrying the water, I'm carrying the water in a controlled jar. And I'm able to pour it out where I need to pour it out, or drink it, or do whatever I need to do with it, you know? So that's basically the same thing here, whereby, well, Capricorn, you may not be carrying per se, but you're filtering. It's flowing through you. You need to filter it and control the energy, the substance, okay? If that makes any sense at all. And Spirit is telling me to give you further clarification. Wow, they're really trying to bring this home. Okay, look at that. Okay, so Capricorn, Angel Spirits guys giving you further clarification on this. The Knight of Swords regarding the Fool and the energies that you're capable of tapping into. The Knight of Swords is going swiftly with vigilance. So right now in this regard is telling me that yes, it is time to move with the swiftness with your start. Okay, do not procrastinate. Okay, don't wait for the last minute. Even though some of you do operate very well under pressure and the last minute. But this new understanding requires a bit more, it requires swift action in certain respects, yes. But bit by bit, Spirit is showing me, like when you do a puzzle together, you know, each piece, you cannot rush it, okay? It has to be done swiftly, yes, but efficiently, if that makes any sense. It's like an oxymoron almost. Okay? But at the same time, as you're moving in the swiftness, you have to use your logical mind to assess the emotions or the flows of energy that's going through you. Let your logic overshadow in this sense in the first week a bit more. Okay, which makes sense because you're dealing with an investment here with the Queen of Pentacles. Use a little bit more logic than it is your passion per se, okay, as you move forward, okay? And oh my goodness, it is hilarious because Spirit is telling me give you another clarification. Okay, ha! Look at that. The star, which is literally the sign of Aquarius. And you notice what I'm saying about the jars with the water and everything? What did I just say? Okay? Spirit is saying, like, listen, that was a really good analogy. You need to say it again. You need to tell Capricorn, Capricorn. Okay, control those emotions. Control those energies. Just like do what Aquarius does. Just put it in a jar and control the pour. Okay? It's like literally what I just finished telling you. And the star is also a sign of miracles and an amazing power and tapping into the forces of the universe. And many more things, but I think that's what Spirit wants me to tell you. And that is literally in the first week. Oh my gosh, Capricorn. I thought this was going to be a simple thing. This is not simple. This is, well, with you being very, in a certain many respects, logically minded, very critical thinker, this makes perfect sense. You have the type of mind. But anyway, getting back into the second week, you have the High Priestess, Capricorn. So Capricorn, your intuition is going to be flying off the handle in the second week, which makes sense because if you laid the groundwork in the first week to move forward in this, now you have to figure out what is the best way to implement the system now that you're creating, you've invested in. What's the best way forward? And Spirit is saying that your intuition is going to be on point, okay? Light and dark, nothing is going to escape your grasp. You will know that you know. You may not know why you know, but you know that you know, okay? And in this sense, you will be using more of your emotions in the second week to help guide you to flow. Now, that's a very, very strong significance, Capricorn, because the first week, you're advised to use more of your logical mind. In the second week, you're advised to use more of your emotional mind. Okay, and let's get a clarification for the High Priestess. Look at that. Clarification for the High Priestess is the Eight of Cups. Okay, so what's happening here with the Eight of Cups? This guy is moving away from past disappointments. He's going towards something. He has an agenda. He knows what he wants to do. Okay, but he doesn't necessarily know how to get there. And he's just starting the journey and moving in faith, almost like the fool in a certain respect. He knows the direction. He doesn't necessarily know the terrain that he's about to embark upon, he's about to trot upon. He has his stick, which means he's reasonably prepared. He has his clout, as it were. He's a person of esteem. Okay, he has wisdom and knowledge towards him. Wisdom and knowledge that is reasonable and rational for the journey ahead. Okay, and he's not allowing past disappointments or past concerns to hold him back. He is confident in his emotions and moving forward into a more prosperous understanding. Okay, the moon is signifying a bit of the unknown, as it were. Okay, but he's following the feeling. He's following the flow. That's clarifying the very definition of following the flow, the high priestess. Okay, now let's look at the warning which you should be aware of in the second week, Capricorn. Okay, 6 of Cups. Okay, so right off the bat, this is telling me the warning is, interestingly enough, the warning is not to become lost in your emotions, not to go so deep in the depths that you don't see the light anymore. Okay, this is like a level of nostalgia, a level of getting just almost like, I don't know if some of you watch Naruto or anything like Genjutsu, you know, in the fantasy land, as it were. You know, if you're going to go into your imaginations and machinations and getting engulfed with the emotions, Spirit is saying, yes, you have to use your emotions in the second week, but do not let it consume you. Okay? Do not let it consume you. And Spirit is telling me, take a look at the grass. Take a look at the grass. That's what Spirit's telling me. Take a look at the grass. Okay, so take a look at the grass, Capricorn. That grass is high. That grass is tall. It's starting to cover the girl. It's starting to cover a little bit of the boy. The cups, do you see how the cups are being engulfed a bit by the grass? Even the cat is a bit lost in the grass, you know? So, and these trees are high above it. The sky is high above it. Some parts of the kids are clearly high above it, okay? But they're not lost in it. And you can see how the shadows of it, you can feel this grass is growing and wanting to consume. That is a bit more of your emotional state. So do not allow the overgrowth of your emotions to consume you, Capricorn. That is your warning for the second week. Okay, Capricorn, this is exciting. This is exciting. Okay, so for the oh my gosh, I just got a particular future download from a friend of mine who is a Capricorn. I can imagine what he's saying. Oh my goodness. You know what? He's gonna come back to me. He's gonna say you're acting crazy. Oh goodness. Anyway, Capricorn, let's continue on. So the third week, the King of Cups. This is someone who is in the mastery of his emotions. Okay, this makes perfect sense. And not only that, he's realized that his direction, his kingdom, his passion is founded on love. He's moving towards what really fulfills him with extreme gratitude. And Spirit is telling me that not only that, but you're going to impact those that are surrounding you and involved in your life. Once you've already started the journey basically in week 1, and then you're cultivating your process of how to go about it in week 2, the best agenda. And now you have the King of Cups, which in a certain respect is a combination of logic and emotion. However, he's a little bit more leaning on emotion as allowing love to dictate his actions. Okay, so as you can see here in the second week, it was more raw emotion, more gut feeling, you understand? And now it's refined, and you'll be looking through the lenses of love when you make further decisions and develop whatever project or whatever understanding you embarked upon, whether it's love, business, relation, you know, whatever the case may be, something for yourself, whatever the case would be, you will come to a place whereby there's no question that this is authentic to you. Okay? And once you get there in the third week, Spirit is saying that there's going to be a level of change. Some of you is going to be a bit more significant, but some of you is going to be the next chapter of a general sense, because you needed these lenses in order to make future decisions. You needed to understand the love for yourself and how to translate that out into the world with whatever this dynamic, this new evolution that you started in the first week of March. This is a beautiful, like, assurance of where you're going to be headed, Capricorn. And Spirit is telling me to get a clarifier for that. Okay, look at that. Ah, that's hilarious. So the clarifier for this is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, see, this is Knight of Pentacles is generally slow moving, but he is assured with what he has. The Knight of Pentacles has wealth. He is shrewd in his decisions. He is not crass. He is not gung-ho. He is methodical. He is patient. Okay, he is discerning. What does that sound like? The King of Cups. Discerning of your love. Very patient in your love. Okay? Knows how to invest wisely with those who will appreciate your love. Okay? That's what's happening here. So you're going to get on your steed and you're going to do what you need to do for yourself, for others, however the situation may be, and you're going to do it in wisdom. Okay, so that's a clarifier or an enhancement on the third week. Okay, Capricorn, so let's see a clarifier for this understanding here. Oh, yes, makes perfect sense. Okay, so notice what I was just saying. It almost seems like a warning here, but more so than the clarifier. But this is what Spirit is saying. Notice what I said when I was starting. You're gonna have in the money. You're gonna have in your investment. Your project is gonna start working. You're gonna start building up a certain understanding. Okay, but you have to discern these things through love. And there are gonna be people who are gonna be trying to come with the Five of Pentacles. We're gonna be holding their hands out in your case. Okay, or trying to rub your back, as it were, to get what you have, or they see where you're going in such a short time too. They see the possibilities and they're going to want to try to take from you, but they don't really appreciate you and they don't really deserve it. Spirit is saying beware of those people in the third week as you have evolved in the third week of March. And honestly, that feels more like a warning, and I guess you get two warnings in that. Yep, look at that. It's crazy. It's so crazy. So you get two warnings. The Seven of Swords in this case. Notice what I said. Capricorn, pay attention. Seven of Swords. These are, in this case, these are someone, could be someone or some people who are going to be backstabbers. They're going to try to sabotage you. They're going to try to take advantage of you. See that guy? He looks no good. Not trustworthy. Okay. Be wary. They're going to try to take all your hard work. They're going to try to twist your words, okay? Because the sword sometimes in a certain level of words, a certain level of logic, they're going to try to twist your words. Do not, Spirit is saying, do not let this rile you, but continue to operate in love, because your love is going to bring in the light, okay? Your love is going to show them as false. So don't worry. And Spirit is telling me get a clarifier for these two cards on top of it. Look at that. The Ten of Wands is clarifying these two right here. The Ten of Wands is someone who is, in your case, definitely, is showing someone who has shown proof of work. Your work will speak for itself. Hard labor work, and that is about to get over in this project or whatever it is, a dynamic that you've been working towards starting in the month. No one can deny what you've put in. No one can deny who you are, what you've done, what you've said. You've lived it. You've shown it. Okay? So these people right here who tries to twist things, it's not going to work. Okay? Spirit is saying it's not going to work. Okay? They can say all they want, but anyone with eyes will see what the truth is. So no need to get yourself riled up. Okay, Capricorn? Okay, so let's go into the fourth week. Capricorn, the fourth week of March 2022. I hope I was saying the year right. Oh, look at that. The fourth week. This is coming towards a wonderful conclusion for the week. This is justice, and the scales of karma are going to be in your favor, as Spirit is telling me. Okay? There are things that you've started within the month of March that's going to add more good karma into your future. Spirit is telling me. You don't see it yet, Spirit says. They're not going to reveal it. They're just going to let you know that continue your good work because you will be rewarded, not only by what you know will come about from what you do, but there are secret rewards that the universe has in store for you. Okay? And the clarifier for this is, yep, the Four of Wands. That is celebration. That is coming together in a perfect balance and union. This is a good vibe, good feeling, good planning, rest up time in a certain respect. Go get a spa day and just be with good friends, just good vibes, have a drink, okay? Clarifying that good karma that's coming your way. And let's take a look at the angel message. Look at that. The angel message. The Nine of Wands. And Spirit is telling me after this month of March, you will then continue in your work. This is not the end right here, which also makes perfect sense because you start something, it's not going to stop, The next chapter is to be revealed in the next month. You have the Nine of Wands, which means there's a grander thing at play here, okay? And you're just one wand away from completing it. So you've completed a particular part that is coming up here with the Ten of Swords. I'm sorry, the Ten of Wands right here. And then you'll be ebbing in with good karma and good solutions with the Nine of Wands for the next month, or the movements into the year, as it were. Okay? Angel Spirits, guys. Okay, Angel Spirits, guys, is telling me, yes, one more card. Top card. Okay, look at that. The Four of Cups. This is someone who is take heed that the universe, what did I say? I mean, I said the good karma, continue your work. It's going to be coming. There are things that you do not know is coming your way, and it will be revealed. Okay, and look, the Four of Cups. This person Spirit is telling me these are earthly cups right here. These are things that you have filled. Spirit is telling me these are things that, remember what I told you, your personal toil that you've done, and 2 + 2 = 4, right? So you plant a seed and the tree will grow if you nurture it, right? That's all well and good. These are your cups. But like I told you, there is another reward from your karma. The universe is going to be bringing it to you, going to be offering it to you. You see, this is the Ace of Cups being offered to this person right here, the gift, as it were, from the universe for who you are and how you've been living. Okay? So, Capricorn, I am, wow, this is energy. I am super excited for your month of March 2022. If this has helped you in any way, and I really do hope it did, please like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to donate to the PayPal link in the description box below to help support the channel. Okay, I wish you all the best, Capricorn. Laters.